security. That's what people have for when they retire, and that's really messed up. That we're gonna. And the thing is that the universal basic income, you will still receive it until the day you die. So it's like you're getting your social security, but now instead of having Medicare, you will have to pay for a plan. But then, in a way, to make health plan affordable, so we will have to subsidize the health insurance, and there will be a little bit of a mess. But there's ways, because we could give a subsidy to health companies so that they could give discounts, and people could have affordable health care. They don't have to be paying like thousands of dollars on everything. They could get reasonable, really nice coverage for, with the right subsidies. And in that way, I think 1,000 is really low. I think 1,600 is kind of a great number right there. It's really hard, but it's something that needs to be worked for, because the thing is that the conditions in labor are getting worse, and worse. And people do not want to raise the minimum wage. The minimum wage has been like that. It's about to be. It should been. Just a moment here. It was in July of 2009 when we were given a raise. I remember I worked in 2006, and if you were earning like $6 an hour, that was like, wow. 725, it was stated in July 24, 2009, 725. And in Puerto Rico, rich people, poor people, everybody will be telling you that they cannot live on that. Many of the states, there's like so many little people who pay that. Not even fast food restaurant, not even the so-called welfare queens pay that kind of low money. And in here in Puerto Rico, there's a fierce fight to keep that at 7.25 and saying that that's fair. And if they offer you $8, take it, because they're offering you a great job offer, and they sell it to you like that. So there's a lot of stuff that we need to cover on the way up, but there's a lot of situations, and I think that we wish the president a speedy recovery, and they need all to get the stimulus out there as soon as possible, and not take the election ball for it. There's people being evicted, there's people who are starving, and I think that the first thing that we could do for those people is that we're going to keep working with stimulus. As much as you guys fight, as much as Democrats and Republicans keep fighting, there's going to be a need for the stimulus, and it could be a year, it could be two, and that's what experts are saying. That's not what I'm saying. It's experts. Medical experts from around the world have said that this does not have a date. It's not like, okay, we went the whole 2020 with the whole COVID-19 thing, and now we're getting to 2021. It's going to be better. January 1, we can go, no mask and whatever. It's not like that. We could be seeing something as close to normal between 2022 or the end of 2021. So we got to keep hopeful, but more stimulus in that meantime is going to be needed. So until then, right now, here we go. Well, I'm really thankful for you for listening to this podcast, and well, I'm going to be completely honest. So we're in political season, so mostly what is going to happen is that we're going to be touching the topic a little bit more. I didn't went inside into the fact that whether Trump or Biden, which one is better, because as I said in the beginning, I cannot vote. But I think if I could vote in the United States, I wouldn't vote for either. And people will shout from one side, oh, you're giving a vote to Trump. Oh, you're giving a vote to creepy Joe Biden. And no, it's just that they do not convince me that they have what it takes to take the people, all the people, understand and taken into a way of prosperity that does not have to include these vicious racial wars that we have been living in these last years, that have made United States just such a hellhole for minorities, for people who just want to make a living, man. I know now you don't want Mexicans because they rape, but then white people do not rape. Jesus. Yeah. Well, my name is Marcelo Macedon Cruz. This is the Macedon Podcast. I'm really thankful. I want you to remember that every Friday, we have the House of Macedon. Sometimes we will be having drum and bass. Sometimes we will be having house music. So it's gonna be this Friday. I forgot what we got, but I'm gonna check really fast. We got Chase and Status this Friday, October 9. We got Chase and Status and the set that they did on the live Rampage. So this will eventually, the Macedon podcast will be tied into the House of Macedon, explaining what we will be doing. And last week we have the Boiler Room mix by Nicola Cruz, who is an amazing house artist infusing this Latin groove electronica. The guy is really amazing, a virtuoso, you could call him. But this week we got some headbanging drum and bass from Chase and Status. It was their set on the 2018 edition of the Rampage Festival in Belgium. So yeah, they're kind of nostalgic, and I'm doing that because I don't know, you put your headphones and you feel that live vibe. It takes you alive. It's kind of sad when it ends, but it gives you that pump and that energy that maybe we're now like holding on to those memories, but it gives you that adrenaline that music used to give you too, until we kind of figure out really how we're gonna work this on the musical entertainment level, which was the previous podcast, was what I was talking about that. So we got some Chase and Status, we got some drum and bass. So if you're planning something on this weekend, better check out House of Macedon, because you got house, you got drum and bass, you got a little bit of everything for everybody in that gathering, even though you're not supposed to be doing that gathering because you're supposed to be promoting social distancing. But if you have like 2 friends or 3 that could have a 6 distance apart and you have a small get together, then you can enjoy the House of Macedon and blast a little bit of music, blast a little bit of medical cannabis or choice of alcohol, not too much alcohol, but more cannabis always. So, and then you do House of Macedon. We got a variety of many. You just press play and just let it play alongside. So remember, this Friday we got Chase and Status and their epic set from Rampage 2018. My name is Marcel Macedon Cruz, and I'm really thankful that you have been here with me. Thank you.